What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live. Once again through the power of the internet. And it's been about 4 weeks since I got this tooth surgery, since I got these teeth put in. It's been mostly good, but there's been a few bad things as well. I want to talk to you guys about how this decision has changed my life. Now, before I get started, this video is proudly sponsored by the folks over at Glasses USA, the folks who furnish these glasses right here. All of my glasses come from Glasses USA, and the reason is very simple, because you can get a complete pair of lenses and frames for as little as 30 bucks. They have thousands of frames to choose from, and we are talking about big in name brands like Oakley and Ray-Bans, you name it, they've got it. And just like anything else you wear, or anything else you change about your face, your glasses make a huge difference about the way people perceive you. When I swapped over to these glasses, people really noticed. These, for example, obviously really let me show off my face. So if I want you guys to see my skin, these rimless glasses are the best way to do it. And don't forget, summer is coming up, so now is the time to pick up a nice new pair of prescription sunglasses. So if you want to support me by making a change and shopping for some glasses, check out the link in the description box below. It's not just affordable, it's not just convenient, and they don't just have really great glasses, but on top of that, it is entirely risk-free. They offer a money-back guarantee, so check out the link right now. So the most obvious change, I think, besides the visibility, is the change to my voice. And if you'll notice, I'm still slurring some of my S's. I'm still having some issues along that lines. And it's because a month later, I'm still learning how to speak with my new mouth. A lot of people didn't realize that would be a problem. I didn't realize it was going to be as big of a problem as it is. But it really has changed my voice. And I still need to continue with speech therapy and practicing to learn how to speak around my new teeth. He thrusts his fists against the post and still insists he sees the ghosts. But apparently this is very normal with dental work, especially as drastic as the dental work I had. I feel like it's mostly just a nuisance now and a problem, and it's taken longer than I expected, mostly because it took me so long to heal from the surgery. It took me a little longer than it takes your average person, but for the most part, I feel like I'm doing pretty good now. I do hope it gets better, though. Now, as a YouTuber, I ran into a special problem here. I was talking too much when I got home. So I actually ended up splitting open one of the sutures and spent several days like just having to let that heal naturally. They put stitches in there and they did a very good job of it, but just because I was talking non-stop after I got home, talking about the teeth, creating videos, streaming on video, I eventually caused one of those sutures to rupture, and I actually bled for a couple of days. It was a pretty scary couple of days, but I was in full contact with my doctor, and they let me know it was perfectly normal, that it never happened before, but it was something that was going to be just fine. My doctor asked me if I was eating a lot, and I said, yes, I'm a fat guy, but mostly soft foods. He asked me if I was talking a lot, and I said, no, I was barely talking at all. He says, how much did you talk today? I said, well, I did a 4-hour podcast, I did a 3-hour stream, and I filmed a YouTube video, so I barely talked for 8 hours today. He basically just told me to shut up until it healed, and when I did, it did heal. The cosmetic difference has been very dramatic. I'm still getting used to the way my face is shaped differently, and definitely getting used to the new teeth. And I know on video they appear very white. They are not this white in real life. They are a much more natural color. It's my camera that makes them look so white. I tried to make some adjustments before this video, so maybe they don't pop as much as they normally would, but they just look like normal teeth in real life, I promise you. But people are treating me so differently, and admittedly, my previous mouth was really disgusting, and I guess these are much better, but I'm surprised at how differently people are treating me, especially women. People make a lot more eye contact than they used to, and I don't know if it's because they were grossed out or maybe they just thought it was impolite to stare at my old teeth, but for the most part, people would kind of like look around when they were talking to me, but now people just kind of look me dead in the face. They look me dead in the eyes, and it's almost disconcerting because I've never had people do that before. I don't know if it's that I'm more attractive or I'm just less disgusting to look at, but either way, it's made a big difference in how people treat me. I don't know if I like it. Last week when I was in LA, I actually met a woman and we exchanged numbers and we flirted. That has not happened in a really long time. Now, maybe that's just coincidence or maybe it has something to do with the teeth, but I feel like I'm a lot more swipe writable than I used to be. Now, obviously, I experienced this too when I lost like 150 pounds from gastric bypass surgery, 250 pounds total. When I lost that 150 pounds between surgery and a year later, I went from kind of a person everyone would stare at. When I walked into the room, everybody's head would turn. If I was in a little Mart cart in Walmart, people would watch me go down the aisle. Then I just became kind of invisible. I just became like everyone else. And now people are actually looking at me again, hopefully for more positive reasons. I mean, let's be honest with you. I'm not taking very good care of myself. I didn't really mess with my hair today. I need a shave. I definitely need to wash my face before I make this video. I didn't. So I'm not taking that much better care of myself. It really must just be the teeth. Then there's the physical aspect. And it's taken a little bit of getting used to having the teeth in my mouth. They still feel like a prosthetic and not my natural teeth, but most of the time throughout the day, they just feel like my teeth. Every once in a while, I remember that they are there, especially when I'm recording for YouTube right now and talking around the teeth. Right now, I'm very aware of them, but for the most part, they just feel like teeth. But I am in no pain whatsoever. I mean, I've got strep throat right now, so I'm a little uncomfortable in the sinuses, but my gums don't hurt, my bones don't hurt, my teeth don't hurt. I haven't been without face pain for years. I mean, it feels so much better. And the constant infection, the constant inflammation was having effects on my health. I am sleeping better. I am eating better. I am able to exercise more. I'm in less back pain than I've ever been. It hasn't cured it, but it's definitely made that back pain so much better. I am literally sick right now. I literally have a fever of 101 as of this morning, and I wanted to make this video anyway because I still feel so much better right now with that infection out of my body than I felt 2 months ago when I was dealing with that crap. And then there's the mental aspect, and this is where I really want to focus because there's a lot of changes here. I think the biggest of which is because I'm no longer in discomfort, I'm no longer as grouchy, I'm no longer as depressed, I'm no longer as anxious as I used to be. I'm still dealing with depression and anxiety. Those are never going away, but they are a little bit better because I'm not in chronic pain and I'm not as miserable every time I want to eat, and obviously eating is one of my favorite things to do. I'm a fat guy, come on. This has actually resulted in me in eating better because I can eat almonds now, and almonds are one of the best foods for you. I'm able to eat celery. I'm able to eat a salad, and that stuff isn't miserable to try to eat now. I can actually eat a carrot. I haven't been able to eat a carrot in 20 years. Eat an apple. These are things I'm enjoying eating, even though they are healthy for me, even though they don't taste as good as a cheeseburger, just because I'm enjoying the experience of being able to do it for the first time in forever. Now, I will say I haven't lost any weight in the last month either, so it wasn't a miracle cure for that or anything else like that. I'm still eating some unhealthy foods, and because I'm eating unhealthy foods, I'm maintaining my current 345 pounds. So it's still going to take effort to lose weight. This wasn't a magic bullet for that. But if you've been watching my YouTube videos, or you follow me on social media, or if you've been watching my Twitch streams, a lot of people are saying you look like you feel more confident. You seem happier and more confident and less concerned about what the internet thinks about you. And yep, that's all true. 100%. No fake until you make it here. It's made a huge boost to my confidence. I'm not really sure why that is, because the same people who used to make fun of my old teeth now make fun of my new teeth. The jokes have just changed, but for whatever reason, it doesn't bother me anymore. I think that's because I didn't like my old teeth, but I do like my new teeth. And because I do like my new teeth, I'm impervious to any negative criticism. It doesn't really bother me at all because I know that my teeth are nice, and if you make fun of it, that's okay because I like them. That's all that matters. And I'm trying to learn that lesson and apply it to everything else in my life. When people make stories up about me, or they make fun of stuff, or they really rail on the mistakes I make or the things that I've done in the past, I'm trying to just remember that I like me. And as long as I like me, it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I should focus on the people that also like me, and for the people who don't, who cares? I'll cheese on them. I've also seen a lot of comments on Instagram, Twitter, here on YouTube saying, we're so tired of your new teeth. We don't want to see your new teeth. Stop showing us your new teeth. Stop talking about your new teeth. The answer about that is no. I like them. I'm going to talk about them. I like it. But whenever I upload a thumbnail and I smile in the thumbnail, or a picture and I smile in it now, people will say, I don't want to see your teeth anymore. The problem is they are part of my face. They exist here in this region. I can't take them out. They're part of my head now. So if I'm going to show you my face, I'm going to show you my head, you're going to have to deal with seeing the teeth because it's part of my body now. So I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to use some level of self-restraint and just not look. Sorry. But for every person hating on this, there's 1,000 people, maybe 10,000 people who have been wonderfully supportive and kind and loving. And so many people have checked back in with me and seen this video and seen other videos about it. And you guys have been so wonderful and just supportive and loving and kind. And that really helps the mental health too. That really helps the confidence too. And it really makes me want to push to make further changes that you guys will be excited about and surprised about. Boy, I mean, that's probably the best change of all, because I really felt like the internet just despised me for a really long time there. And it feels like this change, along with the other changes, has really brought a lot of people back into the fold. I feel like I'm being supported better than I ever have before. And it really helps. It really does. So thank you for that. But far more important than any of my personal issues with this is your personal issues. And so many of you have shared your stories about your teeth. I've heard so many people say, Boogie, I want to get my teeth fixed. I'm working towards it now that you got yours, and I see the huge difference it makes. I've seen so many people say, I don't ever want to have to go through what you've gone through, all the expense and the time and the effort. I'm just going to start brushing my teeth every day. Thank you for encouraging me to do that. Or whether it's the weight loss, or if it's just the stupid mistakes I've made over the last couple of years and learning how to make up for it, whether it's the teeth or the weight loss, or just trying to put more positivity out into the world. This has had a huge impact on my life, but it's had a huge impact on so many of your lives, and that's what really matters, because I'm one person, but you guys, there's thousands of you. At the end of the day, just like gastric bypass surgery, this wasn't the best option. The best option would have been to have taken care of my teeth to begin with, or to have never gained all that weight to begin with. And hopefully I can encourage you guys to take that path rather than these paths. But if you were in a situation like I was at 600 pounds, or with every tooth in your head infected, I want you guys to know there are options out there, and I hope that I can positively influence you in either of those directions. So 1 month in, this is a very smart decision. I'm really glad I did it the same way I did gastric bypass surgery. Now, again, I wish I had been a stronger and better person and taken good care of my teeth and taken good care of my body to begin with, but I'm glad to get the second chance to get it right now, and I can't wait to do it. Now, once again, this is all just one man's opinion about the world and about himself, and I know I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I know you're going to let me know down in the comments section below. While you're down there, check out that link to the sponsor, the folks over at Glasses USA. Get yourself a new pair of glasses, and you can start with your makeover just like I did right here with the frames on your face. While you're down there, hit subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already, because that really helps to make sure you see the videos as soon as they launch, and if you do that, you can make sure that video is successful, and it means the world to me. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. We'll talk about these teeth again in maybe 3 months, but I'm going to try to back off of it from now. I know you guys are getting tired of it. I'm just so excited and happy. I love sharing it with you.